Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
What's
happening? What's happening? Good day back to everyone. So we are back in effect. We got the maestro back in the house. We got the man, the myth, the legend,
What's going on, everybody?
Mr. Dan back in the house. So everybody, you know, if you didn't get a chance, tell him happy birthday. We saying happy birthday when you're back, man. We hope you had a great time.
It was also Andy McDandy's birthday. Everybody.
Oh, Andy!
So give Andy McDandy a happy late birthday.
Happy birthday, Andy. Hope you had a great one, man. Really do. You know, I really cherish birthdays, so I hope you guys have a good one. Always.
It was a lot of fun. It was probably one of the better ones I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes a birthday?
I went to a barcade, and that was
Okay.
fun. It was the first time I ever went there, and they had a lot of really nice machines.
Okay.
Like sweet, taken care of. And then the guy was like, "Oh, it's your birthday," and he's like, "Let me give you a fun cocktail." So I got a fun cocktail, and woo, that was a good time.
Okay. So you got blasted.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I don't usually do that, but that was yeah.
I mean,
Those
but you know
cocktails hit you quick when you drink those sugary drinks.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to get blasted, though, man. You know, I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, I know.
No, you got like once in a while, you got.
Some people don't do anything, and I applaud you. Like, I just, you know, it's hard. Like, I know that for me, I used to get shit, man. I was a party boy, and I used to get wasted sometimes. But now, man,
Well, I wouldn't say
I know. I didn't say you wasted. But I'm just saying.
But I was I mean, it was. I didn't have to drive, so, and I definitely would not have been driving because I was that bad off. So I guess it depends on your definition of it.
Well, my thing
For
is
the police, yes, I was, but for like a human being, I could I have done surgery? No. Could I have baked a cake? Yeah, I could have probably baked a cake. You know? There's different variations there. So
if you don't trust yourself to drive, then you know you were feeling good.
Oh, I wasn't on that. That was me taking the picture of Big Reese. Sorry to disappoint.
I'm sorry.
I'm I'm actually way taller than that machine. So, I'm
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The X-Men 6-player I put up on my Instagram.
Oh,
stuff on my birthday there.
I did see that. Yeah. That was a big machine. You said that was like one of your favorite machines you ever seen.
Oh, I love that machine. It's like always been one of the best machines because it's so impeding in the arcade.
Oh, you like it because it's massive?
It is. It's 6 players. There's 2 screens in it. It's like before they started making the big gun games. Like then crap got ridiculous. But I really like it because I think that it was original, and I've never seen a game like that when I was younger. Think about it. A 6-player X-Men. Oh, but you know what I did see that I guess is super rare? It's some kind of like Nintendo thing that had like a weird Super Nintendo controller that you could pick up and use, and it was a cabinet with a bunch of games on it. Somebody on Twitter called
it was like a multi-game?
Yeah, somebody on Twitter called out what it was. Let me see what they said. I was like, oh, I just saw that. It was super cool. I've never seen one before.
Hey, Stock Jock, please stay into the show. I love to hear what you got to say about that because I had a time with mine, so I want to hear what somebody else got to say.
Nintendo Super Cab System.
I think I've heard of that.
Here, I can share.
Share it out with us.
Share screen window. There we go. That's perfect. Can you? Oh, it's huge. But you can look at the control panel. Just share it.
Let's go up here real quick, and then we'll put it up there, and we'll move it to. We got it up. Let's go. Boom.
All right, there you go. So
I lost myself. Okay,
it's pretty crazy. I've never seen one of these in like real world before, so that was pretty cool. It has it has like a Super Nintendo controller. It's Nintendo Super System. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that though, and I've seen like all the other types of Nintendo variations, but all right, you can kill that.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I think it's
my
dope.
big head on the screen.
I think it's dope. So I mean, I love going to those things. When I started making a lot of content before, one of my biggest things when I was making some of my content, which was something I shared with another YouTuber. And it was our love for that. We both made content about a bunch of arcades that we went to, and I travel a lot, so I would always take video and do walkthroughs and different pinballs and different arcades.
Yeah, there's a sign on this place that says like no, like you can take a picture real quick, but there's no like professional photography and there's no long recordings of videos.
Yeah,
I think they'll let you do like a TikTok in there.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is that I found it out the hard way. It's like that in a lot of places. So you have to get permission. Like, so I went to I went to a like a museum, pinball museum, and they told me that I had to come through at certain hours.
Yeah.
So like just because it was like there was like the low time, and they didn't want me impeding on anybody else's play. And they didn't want me, like putting anybody out there. But it actually helped me out because it allowed me to play all the machines I wanted to play, videotape them the way I wanted to videotape them, and move through there easily. But they were like, it was at a weird time. So, but it was kind of like in the middle of the afternoon, like it was when I was in Pigeon Forge. So if you go in Gatlinburg, excuse me, in Gatlinburg, like in that middle of the afternoon on the weekends when it's good weather, the strip is packed.
Yeah.
Thousands of people out there. So when you go to the pinball museum, most of the people are out drinking, having fun, going from bar to bar, from whiskey place to whiskey place, and all these other places. So they're not focusing on games. That's more like when the sun goes down type situation when they're going in there and stuff. So it was really easy. It was funny. Like the time, the peak part of the day you thought would have been easier to film. To not film was the time to film. So
that's pretty cool though. And if you ever did want to film at a place, I was thinking you could probably be like, when's like the calmest time for you, and how much do you get paid during that like hour? And then be like, I will pay double, and then I'll probably just give it to you for that hour at least.
Dude, 'cause I remember I wanted to do that in a place one time. I wanted to rent a place for something, and I can't remember what it was. And they got funny. They were like, "Nah, we really don't. We just don't want to do that." And I was like, "That's cool." Let's see what Shock Jock's talking about, and then we're gonna get into the first subject. You know what I'm saying? See, I just finished it. Wasn't bad. Only issue was hold on. Let's do this. I'm gonna take this down, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our first topic, and then we'll bring it back up in the topic. So hey, here we go. Boom. We'll do that.
He's talking about his double jam out. So he's talking about his 1-up class of 81 Deluxe here.
Yeah, so he just said that he finished his class of '81, and that he had he had a great time. He says I just finished it. It wasn't too bad. Only
Yeah, I
issue
think
is I
we've all
forgot to
done
get the marquee light wire
that
down.
wire.
Oh yeah, you know what? It's funny because it's like on that cab, it's 2 or 3 different wires that come down the
Oh,
back.
okay.
So you got that cab is completely different from any other cab that I've ever assembled. Any other cab. I didn't find it to be horrible, but it gave me fits. I guess because I modded my cab at the same time as building it. So,
Yeah.
it was a little different. And I was looking at like B's doing a lot of little bitty little stuff that, man, I'm like, dude, I got to get, like, I downloaded the file to do the continuation of the sticker so that it'd be like that one continuous design.
Yep.
Because my wife has like white vinyl and I could just print it out on there. So I did that. And I did the LED coin door. So, like, dude, there's some really cool little bitty tinky winky mods just to make these calves look better, and they play really well. I would honestly say the only thing I don't like, and you can call me what you want to, you can say whatever you want to. I think the joystick is trash. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's trash. It's trash. I don't like it. You're not gonna make me like it. I'm not gonna like it.
I like what Stock Jock talks about, getting the lights done on the coin doors. That's like makes such a big difference.
Yeah, it does. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really good. I didn't think it would be that good, and honestly, I think I paid like $6 or $8 to do the whole mod. I mean, it was at my house in 2 days. When I pulled out
Nice.
the panel, when I was putting the coin door on, it literally just. Only reason you put it on is so you take those little batteries off so you can just center the LEDs where they're supposed to go. Once you take it off, I'll tell you, if anybody does the coin door mod, don't put all of the screws in your coin door. Only put one or two, one on each side, so you can center it up. Then drill your holes and then take it back off. Don't be like my dumb ass and put all of your screws
We've
in.
all done that.
You have to take it back off to put it back on, to take it back off to put it back on. It's just crazy. And hot glue. Hot glue was great. I used my wife. She let me use her hot glue gun. I ran hot glue around the LEDs. It firmed up real good.
That's how I keep my hair on my head.
Hot
It's
glue.
all hot glue. Sorry.
That's dope. That's dope. So we got some other news in the iiRcade. I guess everybody killed to death, and it was funny because for console, he put it out there. He was just waiting on all 10,000 videos to come out, and they all did. They just nobody in the community disappointed. They literally made 10,000 videos about the Fast and the Furious cab, man.
They
So
did.
I did refuse to make one. I was like, I didn't have.
I think it's a good game. It's cruising, but with more crap in it, which is cooler.
Yeah, the only problem I have with that cab, and
Well, I don't really know if I like the cab. I'm not a big fast.
well, I mean,
I'm not a big Vin Diesel.
yeah,
I mean, I take that back because I love Riddick. Riddick's great. I think he plays that character really good, and he should just keep making those movies.
yeah, Riddick movies.
Yeah.
I'm just this cab, for instance.
I love the car movies. Just
yeah. Well,
what do we want? Number 99 now? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got one.
We should
more, I
stop
think,
at
but
3.
I like the fact that you can link the cabs together. That you can link up the 4
I
cabs
love
together.
them. I love
thought
them.
that was dope.
I'm lying, everybody. I love them so much.
I don't want a stand-up cab though.
I don't want a stand-up cab either. I want everything to
like-
be a lay-down cab now. So I'll just be like,
Yeah. Sorry about that. I gotta take this hat off.
all right, I got silly there for a second.
No, you're good. I just don't.
It's my
I just
cat.
don't
It's catnip.
Catnip. What?
Catnip's kicking in.
It's all good. But man, yeah, I really, really want. I would love to have the cab. I think that and I'm gonna tell you the one thing I hate about this cab though, and it's something I don't think anybody said anything about. It has nothing to do with the cab. It's something I hate, and I hate when they take these games, let's say like the Fast and the Furious. Which one? Would you shoot the animals? What's that one that they
The
made?
Safari.
I can't think about it. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, like you're talking about like Big Buck Hunter?
Yeah, Big Buck Hunter.
Oh,
So like, look,
I was thinking of like there's an arcade one where you're in a safari truck and you shoot.
yeah, no, I'm just thinking about games that were
That's
actually
actually
arcade. So they had a bunch of arcade cabinets that were arcade cabinets that weren't as big as Street Fighters and as Mortal Kombat's and all the other stuff. And if you look at She Lion and a couple other people, and I've even seen it in my neighborhood, you could get a Fast and the Furious sit down full size cab for under $1,000 in a lot of places. I mean, working.
that's a pretty good deal.
But I think that right now with the popularity of it, I think that it's gonna really drive the price of those cabs up. So
Yeah.
where they were the undesirable cab, now people are gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna sell you my cab for $1,000 when Arcade One Up is charging $700-800, and it's gonna become popular again because it was that cab. It was Fast and the Furious was literally one of those cabs that nobody wanted. Let's keep it real. People liked the game, but people weren't necessarily buying Fast and the Furious sit down cabs for the house.
All right.
You say if
We
you're
can
not
move on from Fast and the Furious
why?
because I don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it.
What you want? Oh, what you want to talk about then?
I want to talk about
Huh?
no more arcade stuff. Let's talk about. Let's talk.
What's up?
Let's talk about arcade stuff, but not Arcade One Up. Let's talk about iArcade because there's
Okay.
some magical news that just happened
Yeah,
from
let's
that
let's
that
let's
I
go
am
let's
excited
throw this
about.
up then. Let's throw this up then. Let's go to Arcade. Oh,
Love that
GG.
thumbnail. OG new booty.
Yeah,
So
boy.
you might have known if you watch Glenn. I don't know if you guys follow Glenn, but Glenn, the magical Willy Wonka wizard man of the arcade world, has been crafting in his mad scientist laboratory and figured out how to put a panel on the OG. You don't even need a new booty anymore. You can get a new booty on your OG booty. And then you can get the light gun going on the OG booty, which is pretty cool. And that makes me love my iArcade again. Before I was angry at it. I was like, I hate you, OG iArcade. You have no buttholes in the front of your body. And now you don't like that. But now Glenn has solved our problem. There will be buttholes on our iArcades moving forward.
I will be buying the iArcade
Glenn
channel.
has created the magic iArcade butthole.
Yeah,
I don't think Glenn sees it that way, but we're gonna hashtag
magical front buttholes.
magical front buttholes. Glenn's my mod father. Yeah, no, Glenn is.
Yeah, Glenn is dope, man. He's. I love his mind, man. He tackles a lot of stuff that a lot of people just don't get an opportunity to tackle, man, and it comes off really, really well. The fact that he got this thing, if he gets this thing working and it really works well,
Yep.
and iArcade actually does what I've been wanting them to do forever, which is actually get deeper into the shooters, the genre that nobody else can do like they can do. They can do a lot of stuff.
You won the cap. You won an iArcade cap. That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
What did Frank D say? Glenn
Let's
did
see what Frank D
what
said.
iArcade should have done. That's
Glenn
true.
did with
Very true.
iArcade.
But I think iArcade is funding him to help make that happen.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, it's a reason why, and we don't know why.
Don't quote me on that. I'm just
I'm
blowing
agree
shit
with
out
you
my
because
booty.
think about it. There are no more gold caps.
No, there aren't, and I don't know if they're not making them now or what. But
So
like,
if you don't have any gold cabs, that means there's not even a place for anybody else to go buy a cab to get a panel that works for it anyway. I mean, what do you do? What he said
I'm
now.
dying. Yeah, this is what I'm laughing at.
He says now I feel creepy standing in front of my arcade. You stupid. You guys, I love you.
Man. But like,
Too much fun.
let's just keep it PG, everybody.
He said the bad part of Glenn is no, the best part of Glenn is how nice the guy.
What's up, Damien?
Yeah. Damien, what up, dude?
We don't really have a specific topic. We just kind of chat with the community.
Yeah,
If you
man.
got
Right
something
now,
you
yeah,
want
we
to chat
play
about,
community.
throw it down.
Right now, we're talking about Glenn's making
Yeah,
front
his.
putting front buttholes on the front of
I
old
didn't think you
school
were gonna
of
say that.
Series One arcades, the OG arcades. He put the front buttholes on there so you can get your light
Yes,
gun
now you
going.
got the ball. You got the light up ball. I didn't see in his video the. I'm gonna stop talking.
See if
But
arcade
Glenn
had.
has made it so the iArcade OG cabinets can now have a light gun, which is pretty cool. Well, hopefully that comes out to fruition. We don't know yet. It looks like it's
Well,
going to
it
happen.
would be dope if they actually came out with more than one game. I mean, give me, shit. Come on,
I don't have
yeah.
anything to say
Now you
about that.
got a way to do it. Let's get more than one game and let's go. Nobody, I mean, think about it. Nobody else, even iArcade, anybody else, or At Games, you can do more than one game, but
Yeah.
At Games is
And
totally
that
different.
games has a
So,
light gun and stuff, don't they?
well, they didn't. They canceled the light gun. Remember, all of us who had pre-orders for the light gun, they got canceled. But you can use third party light guns. I can't remember. I think they're sending light guns that you can
Yep.
use with them. And it's not hard. So I know that for a fact there's a Botacera build specifically for the light guns, and then
Yeah, I
there
think
are
isn't that the one that B has in his cab,
I think
his
so.
gun cab?
I think
Hmm.
so, and it's not that hard. Once you set that up and you put it on there,
Set it and
it's
forget it.
not yeah, it's not that hard. But you can actually set up light guns to run shooters in the cab natively. So
Hmm.
there are shooters in the arcade cab natively, and once you do it, you can go through the whole setup to set up your buttons and everything in there,
Yeah.
and you can play with sending light guns natively. So
I
that's the
you know
cool
what
thing.
game would be cool if you turned it into a shooter would be Alien
What's that?
Storm.
Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope. That would be a dope game. I mean, dude, you
I
you
feel
would
like that game should have been a shooter, but it never was.
yeah,
It was always weird.
one of the
It's a
games.
good game. That's not a shooter, right? I'm not making a mistake here. I could be.
Yeah. It
I
says with the
always know
intended
what I'm
control.
doing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. When B did his show, he asked a question and it kind of went off the rails. But the truth of the matter is nobody wants to
Yeah, he's
play
so
an
footy.
intended shooter with joysticks and buttons. You may can do it every once in a while if that's your only means to play it, and you didn't know that it was supposed to be a shooter. But the fact that you all know that it's supposed to have a light gun throws everything out of the way. All I play on my at games is my coin ops. Play some shooters on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the good thing about the at games is that you do have the ability to do that. You can run almost everything on that thing. The fact that they gave you the trackball, they gave you the spinners, they gave you the ability to have USB, OTG, all that stuff. I mean, really,
OTG's on it.
yeah.
Overthink gaming.
Because you got to think about it. The at games cabinet is merely a shell. It's really just a television
It's just
and,
like
and a
me.
control. What?
I'm just a shell of a human.
It's just a shell. You're
I'm a she
crazy.
shell down
You're a
by the
she shell
seashore.
down by the seashore.
I'm excited to play Gox with the push pull spinner. That would be cool.
That would
Revolution
be
X
cool.
would be great one. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Let's see what
That game
Damien
is
has to
great.
say. What did Damien say? Damien says
Revolution X
would
would
be
be a
great.
great
One of
one.
them. Good point. Good
What's
point.
up,
Yo,
Feral
we're just trying to
Inferno?
see, man. What's up, man? Really want to see what this list comes out, man. I mean, because think about it. The shooter list is way different from the fighter list or
Mm.
from any of this other stuff. I mean, there's not a lot of IP tackling when it comes to shooters.
There's like no IP tackling. It's all flag. Sorry. It was
Crazy.
like 2 for 2 bad dad jokes. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're good. I
Oh,
like them. You're
thanks.
trying. I laugh. That's all that counts.
So,
What did he say? He said, yeah, what did he say earlier? He said,
you need more beat 'em ups. Ooh, that'd be cool. Ha!
purple blue piece. Oh, you said we need what more beat 'em ups? Nah, no. Well, I don't mind the beat 'em ups. It's more we don't have any more scrollers. I mean, I love the scrollers, but god dang, I mean, you can't put every single scroller in existence on one cab. I mean, in that case, you should have just been the scroller cab. Like,
The scroller cab.
yeah, dude. Like, damn. Like,
I like that
how
name.
many shooting scrollers are we gonna have on
You
one
know
cab?
what cabinet? I wish. I don't know. I wish that there were more cabinets. I wish that there was. What do you call that? Is it a la carte?
Which
What?
I mean, for what? For who? For
Um.
for arcade or for
No.
for
No.
AtGames?
Like, I was just trying to think. It'd be cool if a company was like Arcade One Up that made cabinets that were like 3/4 without a riser that you could just buy any shape, buy and like they had the license for them all, and you just pick it. It's like boo-doo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo.
Yeah,
And then
that's.
they make it for to order rather
I wish
than
I do kind of wish that too because it's a lot of couple of it's a couple of cab shapes that I really want out there. Um, and you
buy
can
some
look for
3D printers, people.
3D printers
3D
with
print,
gigantic
3D
3D
print.
printers. It's called a
Yeah,
CNC machine, my brother.
that's right. It's called a CNC machine. What's up,
What's up?
Ralphie?
What's up, Ralphie? How you doing, man? We just sitting back chat. You know how
Hello.
we do it, man. We just have fun. Today is a cool day. So Dan was chilling. We talk about his birthday. We talking about these cabs. I
Yep.
actually have been out since 9 o'clock this morning,
Yeah, he's a
coaching
coach.
football.
He's
Coaching
making the
football. I got
young
home.
minds of children become more proficient and
Yeah, I got home.
teaching them to hey, watch out. Don't
Yeah,
let that kid steal your flag because that means you've been tackled.
I'm super proud of my girls though, man. I got a handful of girls that play on a group of my teams, and they are awesome. They are some real ballers.
They're gonna
I love
kick your butt someday. They're gonna do 3-on-1 and they're gonna whoop you.
them. So I seen that the casino K was something. I don't know, so I can't remember, but yeah. I still don't know who that cab is for. I mean,
Yeah,
because
people who go to the casinos, I think.
well, I mean, but isn't the
But
whole
I
thrill
don't
of
know. That's gonna be on
winning?
QVC. I think that's
Yeah,
a
I'm like, but
QVC
isn't the whole
special.
thrill of playing the casino cab or playing the casinos the thrill of winning money? Like, there's always a money element that makes it the excitement. If you don't have
Yeah,
the money element, how
yeah. I don't
exciting
play
is it?
slots on my phone.
Yeah, I know like some people do play
What
some
if they
of that
like
stuff,
made it?
but
Remember the Marlboro points from when you smoked cigarettes, and then you could trade it in for like jackets and hats. Do you
oh
know what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
I know somebody had like
And
the little
camel
point things.
points and stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah, they had all the
what if
cool swag until the feds
Arcade One
came
Up
here.
did that, where you could like play slots and gamble away tokens and get like free Arcade One Up keychain. You get a Arcade One Up hat because you spent 50 million points. It's like you get the dumbest things, and they cost 1 million points, but it's just really giving people back money and saying, "Hey, thanks for
Thanks
completing our
for
product."
putting all your money. I mean, that would actually, believe it or not, if you had DLC for that thing, I think it would be stupid. If they put DLC in that gambling cab, dude, it would be actually they probably
That'd
make
be a good idea. Like, so you could change the theme instead of like you could do life and Monopoly and all the different board game style like slots and stuff. That'd be cool.
my personal dream arcade machine. Um, well, I that's kind of weird because I actually want to buy a full size class of 81, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy that
That's a
when
good
I get
one.
into the new house. But my ultimate cab, I think I know this is gonna sound whack, and people gonna say, "What's up, man?" And I know I sound like Pete Ups when I say this, but I'll be honest with you. You know what cab I really want, man?
This
I
third
want
pinball machine.
I want a Cubert.
Oh, Cubert.
I
Cubert's a pretty
do.
cool machine actually,
I want a
with the
Cubert,
knocker
man.
in it and stuff.
Yeah, I want a Cubert. I don't know. I always really liked Cubert. I think Cubert was always the
Sorry,
outsider, dude. He was never the mainstream super
I like
character.
Cubert.
He's like me. He's just like, he was that guy that just did it, and he
He
was a
just did it.
winner.
Yeah, I like Cubert. Um, Cubert's a. I had a lot of fun playing Cubert when I was a kid in the arcade. So yeah, I agree with that one. Um, I think my ultimate cabinet would probably be like one of the old school 4-player Gauntlet 2 machines or 720 with the boombox and the weird.
Did you really like Gauntlet?
Oh, I love that game, man. Love it. Did you ever beat it with people? It's crazy. You put $1 billion in it.
I mean,
I've never beat it with people, but
I played it.
I've gotten really close in the arcade.
Yeah, I've played it on the arcade, and I've also played it like on when it came to console.
Hmm.
I had it. I remember. You remember when they had like the Gauntlet Gold back in the
Yes.
'80s? So I remember having Gauntlet Gold, and I had
Yeah.
a couple of different versions of it. But I would say for the older generation, yeah. But I don't know. I have a hard time. Like I try. That's why I told you. Remember, like when we're gonna get into the segment too. So, but we talked about it. I guess we just move freely into other
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Yellow wizard needs food badly.
But yeah, that's one of the things I found so amazing about the
Red warrior's about to die. Sorry.
yeah about the Steam Deck, and with that transition, we're going into that. Let's go into the Steam Deck transition. I don't know what just happened.
The elf shot the food.
There it goes. So I gotta read.
My favorite handheld of all time, probably the Steam Deck, because it can play every other handheld of
Yeah.
all
So
time.
so yeah, that was my big thing about the Steam Deck and having all these games that I just never
Mm-hmm.
really would play all the time on there. And I was like, I like the fact that I'm able to go
Check out
back
my
and
new
say,
Steam Deck. It's pretty sweet.
what you do?
I squished it down. I made it smaller.
That's
It's
dope. Is that which one is that one? Oh,
oh,
that's
this
your
is
oh
this
yeah.
is the Splatoon
That's your Splatoon
Switch. Yeah,
edition.
yeah.
Yeah.
My actual Steam Deck's next to my bed right now because that's where I play it most of the time at nighttime when I go to bed.
Yeah, okay. We say
Yeah, I
I
remember
just
him
got my
saying he got a
Steam Deck
really good deal on the
for
Steam Deck.
you got a Steam Deck for $130?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That
Dude.
person wanted to go buy some meth.
Yeah, man. Somebody was getting high.
That's not a price that you sell something for that costs $400 unless you're high up.
What's up, my family? You can't stop laughing. Yeah, man. Hey, we love that. We just love to kick it, man. So I love that, man. But yo, I wish I could have found me a hold up, hold
Stolen.
up. That's hilarious. Stolen.
No,
Like, I'm not gonna say anything about that because
I don't care if it's. I don't know if it's a stolen. I don't care if it is.
I don't know.
But
I'm
that's a
not
good
saying
deal.
it
I would
is.
have bought that shit too. And there was a lot of them disappearing from people's before they got to the
Yeah.
destination. That could have been one of those
Dude,
Steam decks.
dude, that
And
was one
Steam
of the
didn't
crazy
even
things.
care. They're like, "Oh yeah, someone stole it. Here's another one."
Here's another one.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, I'm funny because man, it's crazy. Like
Steam
the
knew it was
people
going to
who
happen.
send out my stuff, like I have to be careful because I told you, my UPS tried to steal a TV from me. They literally tried to steal a TV from me.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Like, damn, this is a nice TV. You ain't getting this
Yeah,
shit today. This
it
is
was like
mine.
we not
Hiya.
delivering this shit. Like the TV made it all the way to the facility, right?
Oh, I can
And
see
it
his
went out
eyes
for
light up.
delivery. It went out for
Woo!
delivery and it went back to the warehouse and it never left back out of the warehouse. And that's how I found out the UPS had investigators. I didn't know UPS had their own police department of investigators and shit until they was like, yo, we found some people hiding your stuff and they were trying to steal it. And we caught them. And I was like, get the F out of here.
It's always FedEx. It's always FedEx.
I don't trust nobody.
Well,
I track it all the way down to the bottom. So
Goofy, get that off the screen. Goofy foot. We're gonna have to delete this section of the video
oh
now. There's
yo,
evidence. No,
my bad.
he's like, there's one time I got a bag of Reese's for only 29 cents.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. That's cool. We go with that. But nah, hey, so Steam Deck. Speaking of Steam Deck, when we talk
Yep.
about playing with that, Steam Deck has some really cool updates right now,
Oh yeah.
and they're having to come up with updates because of the Bing Bing Bing.
Alley.
The
Yeah.
the ROG
Ally?
Ally
I don't
is
know.
coming out, and the ROG Ally has a announced price. $699 for the 512 XL luxury.
That's
Super
a good
Cadillac
steal, man. If that's a
edition.
real price, that's a good deal.
$699, man. Okay,
I won't buy anything from any of those DoorDash, Uber Eats, or anything like that because I don't. Just like Mike, I don't trust people. Not only that, I don't trust them with my food. I don't even trust people at
I
the
have,
restaurant that are behind the thing that are cooking
dude,
it. If I can't see you and I can't tell if you are a meth smoker or not, I don't know if I want you making my food.
dude. That's funny. My wife, everybody laughs at me. People who know me know that
I like to go to restaurants where you can see the kitchen
I don't do drive-throughs.
because
I
you can't
don't.
see what they're
If I
doing.
do them, I'm
I
automatically
don't mind. I'll
nervous.
do that.
I don't feel right.
I'll
I
do a
don't do them.
drive-through.
I've never had. I think I had me and my wife. We had a pizza delivered to our apartment like 15 years
Pizza delivery is pretty legit. I did that
ago. But
once.
it was 15 years ago, and we had an
Oh,
apartment,
well,
and
yeah,
we had
that's when I
little
did it. It was
kids, and we
me.
did
I
like
was your delivery boy.
yeah, we had like a sleepover with like all my son and all his friends and
Yeah.
nephews, and they were there, and it was like we didn't want to leave out, and that was it. Like other than that, I've never ever delivered food to my house again. I'm scared. I'm literally scared. I'm whack like that. I'm scared to have food delivered to my house.
He's like, he's like, no way. I'm reading Goofy Foots. I'm
What he
sorry.
said? Oh,
Oh, he's talking. What's FedEx left my package someplace else and called them right away. That's not my.
oh man, my thing is that
Oh, yeah,
when you
that
tell them
happens a lot.
when they tell you they lift the package, they ask you to go look at your neighbor's doorsteps. Who the hell does that? I'm not getting shot going to my neighbor's
Yeah.
doorstep looking for a
How
freaking
many things?
package.
I was sad in the news, but that has happened recently. From him
Yes,
going to
it
people, so be
happens.
careful out there, everybody.
Man, talking about go to your neighbor's doorstep.
Beautiful one. Should MGK get the ROG YES?
She asked that dang question because she know it's coming to this house.
Because
She wants
she'll
it.
get your Steam Deck if you get that, right?
No, she's not.
Oh,
Nope. If she wants something, she got a good job. She can buy
I
whatever
thought
she
I've
wants.
noticed some pepperonis missing before. I never stole anybody's food when I was a pizza delivery guy, only because like you're quick. You got to be quick. The quicker you get back and grab another thing, the quicker you can get another tip.
The more
So
money you make.
I wasn't. But DoorDash, they're like, oh shit, I'm hungry. let's sign into the app right now and get some sucker to order some food so I can steal his fries. That's a whole
Oh,
other story. It's how the structure of it's built versus
you
being
see
a
this?
pizza person.
She says she wants the ROG Ally.
Oh, then you should get it to her, and
Now
then you
check
can
this out.
test it while she has
This is
it.
the deal. I told her we can buy two.
That's nice of you.
I mean, at
That's
that
nice.
price, honestly, let's just keep it 100. At that price, it's not bad. Even if you had to buy
Oh,
two.
I think it's a great price, man. I don't think it's a Steam Deck killer, but it's gonna be like the first. It's like a computer that's like, oh, I bought this laptop, and then next year they came out with a better one. That's what it is right now.
You got to get on the road. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming through. We
Thanks for
always
stopping
appreciate everybody.
by.
Hey, Damien, man, you have a good one, man. Hey, man, thank you for coming through, man. Always.
Oh, and I love when the way he says "homie."
Homie.
Yeah, I
Homie.
love it.
Hey, look here, homie.
Yep.
Hey, man, you like one of my dudes. What's up, homie? Hey, I like it, man. You grew up in my neighborhood. We can kick it. So whenever you want to come back by, come on by, man. So, but yeah, the Ally, man, I
I'm
like
excited
it.
for it. I am. I
I'm a-
don't. Am I gonna buy it right away? I don't know.
But check this out. This is the one thing I don't get. They're banging on it being two or three times bigger or more powerful than the Steam Deck. I don't actually get that.
Yeah.
And here's why. If it's more powerful, even the fact that they have the ability to go with the external GPU
Yeah.
and they have all this, the Jeep, which is expensive as shit. It's just you
Yeah,
might as
that
well
would
buy
probably be
a
an
desktop.
extra 1,200 to
Yeah, you know, it's $1,000.
$2,000 or something like
You know, I
1990.
think the 4090 one is $1,999
Yeah, that's.
right now, and I think they had an older one that ships for
I don't want to do any of
$999.
that. Why don't I would just use my computer next to me? at that point.
Exactly. I had to sit up for that
That's
one.
ruining the whole idea of the
Why would I?
handheld
I
thing.
mean, unless you are gonna say, I'm gonna streamline my setup because it comes with Windows.
I bet you this
I
device is going to get hot as shit. I guarantee this device is going to be catching fire almost. That's how hot it's going to get. I guarantee it. It's so tiny, and if it's that powerful, oh my gosh, that thing's going to get so hot. And if you ever seen an ROG phone,
Yeah.
They do extreme stuff, like add freaking fans to their telephones.
Yeah, they like lock on, put it on the
They
back.
put
It locks
fans on
all
their
that stuff.
phones, so you know they're gonna make all kinds of weird gear to like attach to it to cool it down, because you're gonna be able to cook eggs on that shit.
Yeah, we said one of the big reasons is this shit. I love Steam because you hate Windows. Well, let me
Right?
tell you this. This is the deal, and this is why I have a problem with everybody jumping on the ROG Ally bandwagon. And I'm saying it, even though I'm probably going to buy one, is that because ROG is so big and because there's so much movement and there's finally a major player in the handheld, Windows did decide to go ahead and make this new Windows 11 handheld
Yeah.
version. If they make it, they can't just give it to ROG. So since you've already having these dual ports and these dual boots on your of Windows
Well, I
11
think Windows is doing it.
on your Steam, I mean Windows is doing it, but they're
I
doing
think
it
Windows
for
is going to
ROG
make their own handheld, and they're using ROG as their beta guinea pig
as their
tester for
guinea
the
pig.
OS.
Dude,
I think Windows is using this as a testing ground because they have the Windows Surface and they have a really good experience with SoCs and small little handheld computers.
yeah.
So if they can figure out a way to make a Windows Game Pass based handheld, they're going to destroy everybody.
Oh hell yeah, dude! If you're
So,
telling
and I
me
mean,
I
you can
can
kind
do
of
it,
do that with the Steam Deck. You can kind of do that with that Ally once it comes
well,
out. But if Xbox made one, they could even do like exclusives. Oh, you have that handheld? Okay. Well, guess what? Now you can play Jedi Survivor today on its release day if you have Game Pass.
yeah.
Whereas if you didn't have Game Pass, then you couldn't do that. Or if you didn't have that device, I mean, if
And
you
the
didn't
biggest
then you wouldn't get it
the
that day.
biggest thing about them having it is think about it. Since Windows is their own developer and they own all these studios, they can automatically make it a
Yeah,
optimizing thing for every developer
be
to
like
optimize
requirement.
every
Yes, be
single
like this is
game
part of
for handheld.
your freaking order.
Yeah.
Make sure this happens. Yep.
If it's not optimized for handheld, it's not coming out.
Yep.
Or you're getting pushed back.
I'm
So
excited to see what the future holds. We'll leave it at that.
yeah, I think it's
What
gonna be.
other
I think it's gonna be good.
what other kind of stories we got kicking around in the week here?
I don't know, man. We've talked about keyboards and mice and
Oh yeah, talk about your keyboard experience. Oh, I wish you could plug your pudding caps in and show everybody. But if you get a chance, everybody, check out pudding caps. They are some really cool looking keycaps on
So
keyboards.
I got.
I don't think
I,
yours is plugged in, but
yeah,
we
it's
can talk
not.
about that.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll just run off of just power. Maybe if I power it, it'll do it. Let me see.
Maybe.
Because I got an extra.
Oh, Frank D makes a comment here.
Oh,
Capcom sale on Steam
so
right now. Oh,
there
that's
it
cool.
goes. Yeah. So
Cool
it
little.
did come on.
I
So
like
I
that.
just
That's
got it
nice.
plugged in with there. So they're actually
Nice.
white pudding caps. I don't know if you can see it from the side there. So they're clear. They're like clear on the side, and it gives me all of my LEDs on it. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
And I was just telling
Nice.
Dan that this is one of my secondary keyboards. I guess one of my sixth dairy keyboard.
There.
um,
That's funny.
is that I'm looking at getting this crystal keyboard. I really want that thing. That thing is hot.
Yes, that is
You were
pretty
showing
cool.
one.
Do you have your Pharaoh Inferno
Oh, for
coaster?
sure. Bam.
Bam.
Always Pharaoh.
I dropped it on the floor. Damn it. Sorry, Pharaoh. Don't give me a baby right now. I'll drop it.
Yeah.
That's not a funny joke. Maybe it is. I don't know. Don't give me baby. I didn't drop any babies, I swear. Scout's honor.
Not
Is
today.
that it? Is
Not
this it?
today.
Is that it? Scout's honor. That's the shock.
No. Oh, hold on. What was it? Yeah.
I'd rather do the shocker.
Not to go do Team Shocker. Scout's honor. Scout's honor. Say, I'm Michael Scott plays the
Sorry,
demon.
everybody.
Yes,
My butt
demon
crack might have been
God
sitting
of
there
my
for a second. I
country.
apologize. So yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten any neat gamer swag as of lately. But you know what I have? I have a fluffy dog that's sitting in front of my. I don't have. Oh, you know what? I got. I'm not gonna do it because my cat is like a crackhead. But I bought
Okay.
this Nerf gun. Here, this like crazy like Fortnite Nerf gun thing. It's
Uh-huh.
like a 6-shooter. And my cat loves this thing. She'll like, if I cock it right now, she'd come running into this room wanting to chase it. I've never seen anything so spazzy and crackhead like in my life.
Oh wow.
That's all. That's the most recent thing I got in my life is a toy to play with my cat. So there you go.
Dude, that's dope though.
Yeah. Hey, it was
I don't
cheap.
know
It was $9. So
My freaking computer just went nut.
No. Oh, well, I'll sing everybody a song until Mike comes back. The wheels on the bus go round and
All
round,
right.
round and
Sorry about that.
round. Oh, I was singing the wheels on the bus. Sorry.
Nah, man, my
I'm
computer
glad
was
you're back because I really
crazy,
didn't want
bro.
to
It
continue
was
singing.
dumb. So I mean, we had a lot of good time, man. We got anything else you want to talk about? So we got our arcade out the way.
This is cool. Did you? I shared my family's comment there. My
What was it?
daughter and I was playing Apple Arcade games on the Apple TV with Xbox controller paired this weekend. That's cool.
Oh,
And
dude,
that
this
will be
sounds
the
awesome.
future. All this streaming stuff. Like I'm going to stream the game. That's all going to be the future.
And it's
It
crazy that
hasn't happened quite yet.
the biggest streaming setup so far failed.
Failed. Oh yeah, it's just because it's not there yet. Just because like 8K televisions are unnecessary right now, but someday they won't be. At
Yeah,
some point, people will think that there's a need for them.
I hate it because I know what was it? What was that thing called? What was the Google whatever the thing was? The Google
Strata or Stadia.
Stadia.
Stadia, yeah.
I thought that shit was cool, man. I thought it was a
Yeah.
really good idea.
And then
You
yeah, I
know.
mean, and I'll be honest, the Steam Deck does a really good job of doing like Steam Link play where like
Hmm.
I can just take my Steam Deck when I'm playing my computer, pick it up, and off I go into my bedroom while my computer's still playing it and stuff. That's not that bad. And sometimes Xbox, I'll stream or PlayStation, I'll do some of those like where you just stream the game and they play okay.
Hmm.
They're not perfect still, and I think that people are just like, I'd rather have it be perfect. So I
I
don't know.
mean, but why does it have to be perfect? Is there really such a thing as perfect?
Microsoft servers are just better. Yeah, it could be it.
You said Microsoft servers, but I mean, I think that once this stuff really when cloud based tech, cloud to me, I love all this cloud based technology, but cloud based technology to me is
Oh,
a lot
Frank
like
D, I didn't know that.
solar power.
Yeah,
I mean, it's great. It's a good idea. It just doesn't translate right now.
what's up,
You know
Mueller?
what?
Yeah,
What up?
it is interesting that why would they have made you pay full price for the game? That's poopy. Because you don't really own the game then. That kind of sucks. But whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's not that they killed themselves. Then it sounds like.
Who?
The Stadia, if they wanted to pay full price for the games, it would have worked better as a subscription service, as Frank D said. Like, I
Yeah, I mean,
agree.
I honestly thought that's what they were gonna do. When Xbox was doing so well, with their arcade, with their streaming service, and with with their Xbox Live, Game
Mm-hmm.
Pass, and all this other stuff, I would think that everybody would go that route.
Yeah.
You give everybody the ability to play games for a certain amount of time, and nobody complains. If you like the game, you buy it
Yeah.
before it goes, and you buy it at a discount. If the game's on pass, you
I
see it,
mean,
you get 50% off or 30% off, you buy it, and you keep it forever.
yeah.
Oh,
And you know what? There's real no reason why this technology can't work really well. I mean, Sega TV existed back in the day, and that was just through your cable television.
yeah,
So
yeah, it did. It was all right. I mean, I remember, you kind of had to be kind of rich to have it.
yeah, my friend's dad worked at the actual cable company, so they got it for free.
Yeah, like you
He
had to
was a
pay
beta
for it.
tester
That's
kind of
cool.
thing. It was actually really cool that I got to play it. I remember playing Comic X on that.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's really like taking it back, bro.
Yeah.
You
It's
had
a
some
good
good
game.
times with that, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So, guys, I guess we got a couple other things. Anybody have anything else? So, I know Beautiful One said something about she wanted to try it, and you told her it was $4.99, which means I have a new bill. Thank you very much, my family. Appreciate that. Uh, yeah, that works.
Well,
Uh,
so thank
so
you, my family, for the bill.
I'm sending you the bill, brother.
That's funny.
I got your information now. I'm sending it directly to you. Uh, can't
But
get
no,
back.
I think we covered everything, and I feel like
Yeah,
it's a good time to say goodbye to everybody and enjoy the rest
yeah,
of your evening.
bro.
Watch Justin, watch
Yeah. Hey, you
19K,
guys,
whoever
go.
else is on tonight.
Go watch
Oh,
19K Fox, man. Go watch Justin. Tell him, man. Tell him, hey, man. Tell him the Arcade brother said what's up. We'll
what's
come through
up?
if we can. Hey man, you guys have a great one, man. We appreciate you guys coming through always, always. Don't forget if you guys want to talk to us or you ever want to be us, man. Our social medias are in below, so
Mm-hmm.
you can contact us anytime.
Yep.
We're open. We love to hear from you guys. I'm not. I'm gonna say
No
this.
booty pictures,
I'm
please.
gonna say this, and I don't mean to be rude.
Actually, send them. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not being rude to any other YouTubers out there. But hey, man, I really actually like hearing from you guys. I know Dan likes hearing from you guys. So if you guys want to send something to us, I'm actually gonna
No
read it,
booty pictures.
and
I
I'm
was just kidding.
actually gonna probably say something back to you. I really appreciate it. Now, I do. I'm gonna be honest, and everybody gets on me. I have a hard time dealing with certain parts of social media, because it's just the way I live. Instagram and some of this other stuff. Just I get it. It just I mean it just
Takes
doesn't
you 20 years to see it because you
it
don't.
just doesn't pop right up for
Well,
me.
and also you don't live in that stuff, so it's okay. But
Yeah, so
reach
but I
out.
do see it. You can go to Mike's, Mike Game Killer at gmail.com. Drop me a link. Send me something. If you got anything you want to say or anything you want to send, pictures of like games or anything that you did or anything that you like in your life. I know my family sent me some cool stuff, man, with him and his daughter playing some games, man. I absolutely love some of those pictures and things. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it
So,
reminds me. I have a couple cool ones of my kids playing games, and every time I see his pictures, it reminds me of those times.
yeah, I mean, I got pictures of me and Beautiful One and my son
Nice.
sitting around playing Fusion Frenzy, like
Nice.
legacy
I
arcade.
remember that game. That was a fun party game, man. With like, remember that little ball you could get in, try to push the other characters off and stuff. That's the
Yeah,
way.
man, we
I think that
played
was on the
Fusion.
cover too.
We
That's
still
why I
we had
remember that
Fusion
part.
Frenzy 1 and 2 on the
Ooh,
classic Xbox and the 360, and went and ported it over. So we had it.
nice.
I have it now.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
it's kind of cool.
Well, I love it. We capped off the stream with a nice little nostalgia note.
Yeah. So hey guys, we love you, but so hit us up.
Peace out.
And with that being said, hey, let's see it.